Hello and welcome to another outdoor video vlog. This time I'm in the upper Eskdale valley. It's another rainy one last night. Wind wasn't too bad though. The tent held up well. The river was in massive space, the river Eskdale. I'll just show you a bit of that. It's down the valley. That was flooding over the tops last night, unbelievable stuff. Anyway, today I want to talk about being open-minded, and by that I mean, you know, it's okay being focused on a project or something, a song or whatever you want to do, practice, resume your guitar playing, whatever it is. But sometimes you've just got to, you know, be that little bit open-minded to other suggestions and other ideas. And this happened to me the other day with the album. Michael suggested maybe taking a couple of tracks off it that weren't going to fit, and the tracks that were part of the concept I originally had, and initially I resisted it, but after some thought, I thought, you know, he said think about it again, and I just thought, well, yeah, it does actually make sense really to keep the concept tight and relative to each other. So that's going to be, the original concept's going to be like a 3-song EP now, and the album, the other songs, we're going to come up with another title for it, and it should all knit together better. Both projects should knit together better. So yeah, don't go down that rabbit hole and keep burrowing away there. Sometimes you've got to sort of like turn back and say, okay, I might not quite got this right, or we could come up with something better. I think that applies to a lot in the music world, a lot in the gigging world, and a lot in the guitar playing world. You get too fixed and set in your ways, you know, stubbornness can be a good thing, you're sticking at something no matter what. But there's times where, you know, just if somebody's got something relevant and interesting to say that could save time and just make the whole thing better. Sometimes it's just to take a step back and say, yeah, I agree with you, mate, and go with that. Anyway, moving on to poor old Garry Rossington of Lynyrd Skynyrd passed away the other week. What an amazing band, Lynyrd Skynyrd. He was the last surviving member of Lynyrd Skynyrd. He was 71, I think. And he'd had a lot of health problems, but he wanted to keep playing. He didn't want to sit around at home, you know. Well, he thought he could keep playing and keep himself busy, and keep the Skynyrd legacy alive. So, you know, fair play to the guy. You know, he must have been, you know, he was doing incredibly durable to be able to do that. Really. We've seen it with Mick Mars in Motley Crue. You know, he's got that problem. He's got dosed up to his eyeballs with painkillers and going out on tours. Amazing, really. But yeah, Garry Rossington, you know, fantastic player. He was the kind of Les Paul guy in Skynyrd, offering that sort of beefy sound. And then you had like Ed King, Steve Gaines doing the Strat thing, Alan Collins, he was known for that kind of Firebird solo in Freebird. You know, the kind of measured the guitar spectrums there with the different guitars they're using. There's a lot to learn from that, and the way they integrated the playing with each other. So yeah, he's one of the great rock guys in my opinion, Garry Rossington. Incredible longevity. Skynyrd say they're going to carry on, and obviously they'll be very respectful like they have been with the previous band members that suddenly passed away. So. R.I.P. Garry Rossington. Yeah, may you enjoy that gig in the sky, mate. Finally, I want to talk about the Marshall pedals, the 60th anniversary reissue of the Marshall, we're calling them. The faithful reproductions of like the Governor, the Shredmaster, Drivemaster, Bluesbreaker. I think there's 5 of them in it. And the one that interested me was the Governor, what people sometimes call the Gary Moore pedal. because he used it on the Still Got the Blues album, which is like a legendary guitar tone. You know? He used it into a JTM 45. I'm getting more and more used to it and the settings on it, and at lower volumes you can still get a Marshall sound in a box, no probs. At higher volumes, that thing is just a beast. It's really a beast, like absolutely. It'll kill most boutique Marshall style pedals, in my opinion. There seems to have been a bit of a rumble from one or two YouTubers about Marshall's approach to marketing it, but you know, Marshall, they're a Brit company. They've lost their way a lot in recent years, but I've used Marshall stuff for years, and as a Brit, I still love the brand if they're making good products. And you know, I'm putting a review up online of, or it might already be up online by the time you see this, of the Governor. And, I've got it stacked with a Duke of Tone, MXR Duke of Tone. You can see how massive sounding it gets. Like, let's put it this way: the Governor does something no other pedal I've got does, so you know, it's a keeper. Yeah. And for those, of course, who are obsessed with John Mayall, you know, you got the Blues Breaker option. I should add the Drive Master it's like a pimped up Governor. It replaced the Governor in the second run pedals they did. It's like a more gaily hot rodded version of it. So that's by the by. I just wanted to talk about that. Marshall, Brit company, wanted to support them on this occasion. So that just remains me to say thanks for watching, and stay safe, keep safe, and I'll see you all later, guys. Bye.